Hello, my name is Caylee Kennedy, and this is my personal profile for COM 387. The first question is, what are you most grateful for? And I would have to say I'm most grateful for my family and just all the support that they've given me over the years. And especially through my education and all the different internships I've had, they've just been extremely supportive of everything I've done. And I'm just really grateful for all of that. I am most proud of the fact that I'm graduating from college with very little student loans. I'm going into my fifth year, graduating in December, but I've worked really hard in different paid internships and to get scholarships that have allowed me to come out of college in 4.5 years with very minimal loans. The happiest moment of my life was definitely watching my mom graduate from college with her PhD. This last spring, she was kind of a non-traditional student, dropped out of college at an early age, but she's gone back, gotten her bachelor's degree, her master's, and now her PhD, and that's just really inspiring and was a really happy moment for me to witness. The hardest moment of my life, I think I'm kind of in right now, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do after I'm done with graduation in December. But I know that Bradley has tons of great resources that I'm taking advantage of, such as the Smith Career Center and all the different professors, and they are really helping me to network and give me advice on how to go about, post-graduation plans. I would describe myself as a child as just a very easygoing person, go with the flow. I was the person that was just friends with everyone. I was involved in tons of different groups and activities and sports and everything. And it was just a really fun time. I was just a really happy child that just kind of did whatever I could and always stayed busy. I would say that my sister has been the person that's been the kindest to me. Her and I share a house off campus, and we've just gone through so much together in life. But just being in college and living together, she's just been the person that's always been really supportive of me and encouraging me, and just the kindest person when I really needed it. If I could honor one person in my life, it would definitely be my grandpa. He passed away my senior year of high school, but he lived in Indiana, so I didn't get to see him very much. But just hearing stories about him from my parents or from recordings of him telling stories, he just definitely seems like a person I would love to meet and just talk about some of the awesome traveling he got to do when he was in college. A little bit about my family. My dad and stepmom live in Peoria, and my mom and stepdad live up in the Chicago suburbs. And I've just always been really inspired by my parents because they just accept challenges and they just go for it. Like I said, my mom just got her PhD, but not only that, she's been a full-time, working full-time all throughout that, raising a family. She's also been battling MS. And so she's had a lot on her plate, but just constantly accepting the challenge and moving forward. And my dad's the same way. My dad is raising a family and working full-time, and he got his master's degree. And they've just always been people that have challenged my siblings and I to just do something, learn something new, try a new sport, try a new instrument, just constantly trying something new and challenging us to be better people. My three favorite things to do socially are go to concerts, whether it's a orchestra concert on campus or my favorite band. I love going to concerts with friends. Reading, I really enjoy reading, especially with my book club. That's a fun thing to do. And then my friends and I all live in the same neighborhood, and so during the summer, especially every night, we were going on walks together around our neighborhood or riding our bikes together, and I just really enjoy that time that I get to spend with them doing that. Riskiest thing I've done, I think, honestly, was going to Bradley. Since I'm from Peoria, there was a part of me that was kind of against going to Bradley at first because it was a lot of money and I wanted to get out of Peoria. But I just felt a lot of peace coming here. And just what kind of made me decide to come here was meeting some of the professors and the tour guides and everything. They were just super awesome and welcoming. And I just felt like this was going to be my home away from home. And even though it's in the same town that I grew up in. So I definitely think it was a risk, coming here, moving out to an apartment that is pretty close to where my parents live, and paying lots of money to stay in Peoria. But I think it was definitely worth the risk. I've taken so many awesome classes. 3 of my favorites, I think, were the case studies class I took, because that helped me learn how to problem solve and accept different challenges, and I thought that was awesome. I loved my interview and communications class because I just learned so many practical things that I've actually used in interviews recently. And then my conflict management class I thought was just very practical and very helpful. And with that, I think the last question is, what are 5 things I'd like to do before I'm 30? I would love to go skydiving. I want to get another ear piercing. I want to travel to Ireland. I would like to travel to Spain. And I want to go hiking in the mountains. So with that, that is my personal profile interview. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.